You guys ready for food first? You ready for food? Come on! Get some food! Let's go! Come on! Alright, so first thing I do, of course, is get their things out of the fridge. This is Quilson's Primal Raw Blend Pork. And we've got Matsu's container for the day, thawing, Tangy's container, and then we've got Quilson. Got a bunch of bugs here and a bunch of different containers. And then we have Guts' whole prey in here. Matsu's bowl, Tangy's bowl, Quilson's bowl. This is for Guts, his whole prey. He doesn't like bowls, so I just put it on a paper towel and put it in his cage. And then, I forgot to mention, but I am rehabilitating 2 baby cottontail bunnies right now, so I'm feeding them as well. Okay, so I'm starting out small first. So I'm going to start out with the 2 baby bunnies. Right now they are about 3 weeks, I believe. They're just starting on real food, but they still are benefiting from milk a little bit. So I created a mixture of goat's milk, heavy cream from a local cow, a pasture-raised egg yolk, chicken egg yolk, and a little bit of colostrum from another local cow. Bunny milk is super rich, so that is why it's mixed with all of that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit into their bottle. And again, they're really not as interested in the milk now. They like their real food, so I'm just gonna give them whatever they want of this milk. And the rest of it is going to be fresh food. I picked some greens out in the yard that were in the back, like near the woods, so I knew it wasn't sprayed on or anything. They really like dandelion leaves and greens like that, so I picked a lot of those. And I really don't know what this is, but I picked it for them. They seem to like it, and just like some clovers and things like that. Just because they're wild bunnies and I want to get them used to this kind of food. And I'm also going to give them a little bit of alfalfa pellets and some hay, but I'm going to put that in the enclosure that they're in right now versus like in a bowl. So I will do that when I feed them. Great, next I'm moving on to Quilson, my hedgehog. He has high quality cat kibble in the cage at all times because he's pretty picky. But I also offer him raw a lot. He eats it sometimes he doesn't care about it, but I'm gonna offer it to him because it's better for him. So I'll give him a little bit of Primal Raw. And this is pork. And then since hedgehogs are insectivorous omnivores, his diet is mainly consisting of bugs. So he really loves waxworms. They're kind of fatty, so I don't give him too many. Then I also have some dubia roaches. Just give him 1 for now. And I'll give him 1 cricket. Give him a mealworm. And then a small horned worm too. Just to give him some variety because, yes, he is super picky. So there is Quilson's meal. Moving on to Tangy, my cat. So he is getting a quail leg, actually 2 quail legs, some ground pork, rabbit lung and trachea, beef, a little bit of pork tongue because I didn't have any heart, and tongue is another source of a good source of taurine, and then beef liver and pork kidney. And then I also add in a little bit of goat's milk yogurt or kefir, just for some probiotics, and also to mix some powder ingredients with. So we've got herbal flea and tick powder, some kelp, vitamin E oil, and he is also getting a green lump mussel today, and I cut it up so it's just all crumbly right here. And there is Tangy's bowl, and I'm gonna mix it around before he eats it. And then we're going to do Guts the ferret. He is really simple. He just mainly eats whole prey. It's his favorite thing. So he is getting a chick and a mouse. And there's Guts' meal. And then we have Matsu, the corgi. He likes to eat his entire meal of the day for dinner only, so his bowl looks pretty full, but it's really just his daily allowance. So he has rabbit lung and trachea, some pork tongue, some beef heart, some ground pork, pork kidney and beef liver, and then pork tail with hair included. I also add in some goat's yogurt for probiotics and mixing in the powdered ingredients. Some herbal flea and tick powder as well. Raw Vita Boost for zinc, kelp for iodine, vitamin E oil for vitamin E. And he's also getting a green lipped mussel, which is for manganese. Mackerel head. He doesn't usually get something like fish this big, but it's kind of hollow, so it's really not too much fish or anything. And then I'm going to give him a frozen veggie puree cube. And that is Matsu's bowl. And I'm gonna mix his around as well. Alright, so we are going to start out with Tangy, because he is the most annoying. You ready, Tang Tang? You ready, Kiki? Tanger. And Tangy has a big mat just for this purpose because he likes to take it out and then eat it on the mat. Are you ready for your food too? We gotta feed Guts first. Alright, so next we are feeding Guts and Quilson because they're in the same room. So, let's go. He likes to come with me. I can't have it. So we've got Guts up here, Oliver down here. Oliver isn't on a raw diet at the moment, unfortunately. But he is hopefully going to be transitioned soon. Guts is ready though. Yeah. Gotta come up here though. Alright. This is where Guts eats his food. Alright, moving on to Quilson. Like I said, he does have kibble in his cage at all times, and then I'm going to keep this in here for just a little bit to see if he'll come out and get it. If not, I'll put it back in the fridge because he usually likes to eat at night. And he's not going to come out and eat while I'm sitting here staring at him, so sorry you won't be able to watch Quilson eat. Are you ready for your turn now? Okay, come on. Don't eat his. Alright. Alright, let's go outside. Yeah, you ready? Alright, for the bunnies, I actually found this little bowl, tray. And I decided I'm going to put their little greens in here. I heated up their milk a little bit with while sitting it in warm water. They've never had hay or oats, or hay or pellets yet, so I was told that oat hay is kind of what they need to start out with as babies. And I have a little bit of alfalfa pellets I'll put in here. I'm not gonna give them too many pellets because I think that's more for pet rabbits and they need to kind of learn to forage. So I have been giving them this the entire time plus the milk, but I know hay is beneficial for their growth, and so is alfalfa, which is in these little pellets. So I'm just gonna give them a little bit of that and see what they think.